I think physical wellness aside, I think anything you need to support your mental wellness, I think is, whatever that might be, whether that's therapy, whether that's meditation, like it's worth investing in some kind of mental wellness,
Totally.
I love a low cost wellness thing. What do you do that's low cost?
I think it's...
I tell you what I think you should have used but didn't was Milky Foot. Milky Foot, for the uninitiated, basically is this sort of...
It's revolting.
It's this
but good.
foot exfoliation thing. So you put your foot in it and then for the next 2 weeks, literally your feet are just shedding. They're just like peeling.
It's so gross.
Skin. It's really gross.
But it's also good
It's a
at the
winter-only
end.
activity.
What else you got?
It's free. Is face dunking, like your face in a bowl
I'll
of ice.
dunk your face in a bowl of ice for you. I will do that with you, for
Will you
you.
do- with me?
For you. With you, for you.
It's very good for the face.
I love anything that's cold therapy. I
Yeah.
absolutely would do
Yeah.
that. I also think it's okay to change your routine.
Totally.
Depending on like what you're going through or what your needs are. What do you take? What's your routine?
So my routine is basically...
Honestly makes the biggest difference.
I agree. Last piece of advice for me, if somebody wants to know where to start, stuff that's, affordable, easy.
I think
Welcome to SWIISH Wellness Unlocked, the podcast that cuts through the noise and gets straight to what works. We're your hosts, Sally Obermeder
and Maha Corbett.
We're founders of a global wellness brand that's been changing lives for over a decade. Every episode, we're going to explore the latest trends. We'll dive into breakthrough science and insights from leading experts to help you live, feel, and look your best. No fluff, just facts that work. Let's unlock it.
So today's Wellness Diary episode is all about wellness on a budget.
Yeah, what's worth it and what's not.
Let's get into it.
All right. So
Okay.
from the
All right,
top.
From the top. What is the most expensive wellness thing you've ever bought or done?
Probably when we went to Camp Eden, which was your idea.
It was my idea. Yeah. It's going back a little while now, pre-kids.
It was a week, I think.
It was a
or
week. It was a week.
in Queensland.
In Queensland.
Yeah.
And from memory, I think
There's no phones.
yeah, it was no phones, no magazines.
No-
Back when magazines were a thing.
No alcohol, no sugar,
Yeah.
like refined sugar.
It was definitely expensive. Did you love it?
I loved it.
I loved it less.
No. Really?
I loved it
But
less.
you're all for like a
I know,
retreat.
I know. And it's funny because now currently I'm in the midst, I've been saying to Marcus I want to go for like to a health retreat for a couple of days. Do you know why I think I didn't love it?
Yeah, it wasn't hardcore enough for you.
I think
Wasn't like SAS Australia. Is that what
I
it
didn't
was?
have to crawl through the mud. No, I think I was I think I had a little bit of burnout. Marcus had been through a massive health challenge. He had Bell's palsy and was very sick for like maybe 6 or 7 months. And it was after that he was like, you guys should go and have a week at Camp Eden. And I think I probably needed instead to go to like Bali for a week. And
I was going to say therapy. but-
therapy,
You know.
Bali. I needed more fun actually, as opposed to restriction, I think is what I needed, which is why I didn't love it as much. But funnily enough, I do want to go back now.
Yeah, I think I went in expecting not to love it at all, and I really did. And I think what I liked about it was that, it definitely wasn't boot camp style, and also they had a lot of, at the time, therapies that were sort of quite out there and
Yes.
quite alternative.
Yeah.
And which I loved all that. So one of the therapies I did was called Polarity therapy. And essentially it was like this energy work where you were lying on a bed, a bit like Reiki, I guess.
Yeah.
The guy barely touched me. He was just like, it was all energy stuff. And the shit that he knew.
Really?
Yeah, it was unbelievable. I still remember it now, and it's probably like, I don't know, more than 15 years ago.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Okay, so you loved that.
Yeah.
All right.
And then the pillow the pillow.
That's right.
With the baseball bat or whatever it was.
Did you scream into a pillow?
No, you had to. They gave you like a pillow and I think it was like a baseball bat or something to
Like some rage exercise?
some sort of rage. But we kind of went you didn't know that this is what was going to happen in the session anyway. I think these days it would probably come with a warning. But and you had to like beat the pillow with the bat. And I mean, people were like screaming and crying. I mean, I was one of them, but like, no, but you didn't realize.
Did you feel cleansed?
It was unbelievable.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know if they still have that, but anyway, I thought it was like really cool.
Well, there you go. I'm glad I took you.
Thanks.
What is a low cost? So I love a low cost wellness sort of thing. What do you do that's low cost?
Oh, walking, meditation.
Do you do an app?
No, for the meditation. Oh, no, like for me, when I first started, I used to listen to a lot of Gabby Bernstein. And so she would do a guided, kind of like a guided meditation. And then after that, I didn't need that anymore. It's just me and I'm just clearing and breathing.
Does your mind not wander?
Yeah, but I think it's I just try to bring it back, or sometimes I'll just try to fixate on one particular image in my mind. So like more recently, I actually did a guided meditation with someone that I did some energy work with, and it was like this hill and this tree and anyway, and so now I just try to go to that place, and then when I'm there, I don't think of anything else. Yeah. It was pretty wild.
That's not on my list because I just struggled to.
Because you're like,
I struggled to. My mind wanders too much.
Pitch for a new retailer.
Yeah,
UK expansion.
I really struggle. So my kind of low cost, no cost things are legs up against the wall.
Oh, yeah.
I really love that. I think I always find that so kind of healing. As somebody who is a mouth breather and pants a lot, I'm just terrible. So I sound like a puppy dog. I really like kind of doing that concentrated box breathing where you sort of close off one nostril, breathe, hold, like that I think is really good. And what else? Lying on the grass, like get outside. Get outside, but get outside not in a mall, which is where I like to go, but like actually outside in the grass. Like
sometimes you lie down in the office.
I do. I don't know that that's grounding, but that's coping.
Must be. It must be. I think often our bodies know what we need.
I also think I don't know if this is but a shower is so like. You know when it's like you're not a rush shower, but like you're actually just
or like an everything shower.
Like an everything shower.
The best.
Also getting in the ocean.
Oh my God. Getting in the ocean. Being near the ocean.
Yeah.
Getting in the ocean.
Yeah.
Like.
That's free and it's, fantastic.
So therapeutic. Yeah. Okay. Supplements.
Yep.
What do you take? What's your routine?
So my routine is basically I take super greens and gut fiber mixed together pretty much every morning, like as soon as I get up before I have a coffee or anything. When I have a coffee, I add collagen to it, and then I take 3 kind of vitamin pills. I take a NAD booster, which has made the most profound change, I think, to how I feel. I take hair and metabolism to support my metabolism, and I take a bone and heart health because my bones, I think like most women need calcium, and you need to have calcium with vitamin D and K2. So they're the 3 that I take together. I generally have them with my lunch. That's my routine.
Do you have anything in the rest of the day?
At the back end of the day, I have a sleep powder because I'm somebody who really struggles to sleep. Like I really struggle. And so I have to build that in to help me like switch off.
Yep.
What about you?
So I think I'll preface this by saying that I also think it's okay to change, your routine depending on like what you're going through or what your needs are, right? So for a long time I was like, this is my routine, and lately I've been just like sort of a lot more fluid. So at the moment I'm having first thing in the morning, as soon as I get up before anything else, I'm having a super greens. I'll put my marine collagen in there and my gut fiber powder.
Yep.
Okay. Then I will have at that time, I'll also have my hair and metabolism like you, my NRC and resveratrol, NAD booster like you, and bone and heart health like you. The bone and heart I've actually only recently started taking consistently, partially because I was scared by your bone scan results, although your bone density results weren't great, and predominantly because of chemo.
Yeah.
However, I am conscious
it's still prevalent
of,
for a lot of women.
look,
Yeah.
I'm in perimenopause.
Yep.
I'm getting older. No, I don't look it. I'm 30, 47 now.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so it's like this is important.
Yep.
I want to be around. You
Yep.
know, and then during the day, usually you will very kindly make me a Beauty Buzz collagen coffee in the afternoon, and then when I get home. This is my new thing, is I'm having another greens. When I get home, I'm mixing it with my immunity powder. And then I might have another one after that. I'm rubbish at drinking water, so this is another way for me to hydrate as well. And then I'm having a perimeno tablet before bed.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Stop the hot flushes.
Stop the hot flushes, because
Love it.
otherwise I'm like, after I get the kids down, normally what happens is I get the kids down, I walk back out, I said, Matthew, it's boiling. It's boiling. Are you boiling? I'm boiling.
There you go.
Perimeno. Stop
Love it.
those.
What's something that you thought you needed? You know,
That was maybe.
like that you were like that you bought, and you're like, is this actually all it's cracked up to be?
Look, I did get an Apple Watch.
Oh yeah.
I have not been wearing it.
Okay.
I don't know. Like maybe I literally used it to count steps.
Well, I think it's an overpriced pedometer. Like I don't to be honest, I only use it to count my steps and tell the time.
I never was like, let me close my circles. Like I used to hear other people say, I've got to close my circles. I'm like, listen.
But there are things you can do with it, but I never used it for any of those things. I kind of agree. I don't think that. I tell you what I think you should have used but didn't was Milky Foot. So I bought you several Milky packets of Milky Foot.
Let's explain what Milky Foot is, okay?
Milky Foot, for the uninitiated, basically is this sort of
It's revolting.
foot. It's this
But good.
foot exfoliation thing. So you cut it open and you put your foot inside it.
It's like a sock.
It's like a
sort of
sock thing, and it's got I guess a scrub and these active ingredients. So I don't actually even know what the active ingredients are. And you put your foot in it, and then for the next 2 weeks, literally your feet are just shedding. They're just like peeling.
It's so
bits of skin.
gross.
It's really gross.
But it's also good
it's a
at the
winter only
end.
activity. And every time I would buy Maha Milky Foot,
Well, because it's like I can't have a week where skin is literally coming off my feet. It's so gross.
It is gross.
But the problem is that the end result is so good.
yeah,
But it's, oh my
you
gosh.
got to do the work.
No, all you need is to see someone else do Milky Foot to know that you just never want to do Milky Foot. I will take my calloused heels over your soft
baby feet.
baby feet.
That's so funny. All right, take gadgets that are worth it. LED face mask.
Oh, yes.
Totally.
That is worth it. That is really worth it to help stimulate all that
100%.
amazing collagen. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, definitely. What else you got? I'll put on my Christmas list.
Yeah, put on your I think an infrared sauna is definitely worth it. I don't know if it's call that a tech gadget, but it's
You can get them at
wellness.
home.
But it's a wellness gadget, or like there's so many gyms that have them now that you can just go to and stuff.
Yeah.
I definitely think that's worth it. I have one of those like massage things, so it's which I
The
bought
one you
for
bought
you.
for me, yeah.
It's sort of and look, to be honest, it wasn't very expensive. I think it was like $50, and it's got these massaging heads, and I use that for like the back of my neck and shoulders. I think that's worth it.
You
That's
ever tried one of those Theraguns?
Oh, I love a Theragun. It's a bit more expensive, but yes.
Yeah.
Like that kind of stuff I think
That I
is,
would
is
get, I
totally
reckon.
worth it.
Yeah.
What have you ever kind of felt pressured to sort of, seen something on TikTok, seen something on Instagram, and then thought, I've got to get that because it's, trending?
I mean, that's just not who I am as a person.
That's why we're different. That's very much who I am as a person.
I would research the internet, think about it, and then by the time I thought about it, the trend's over.
Yeah, no, I've done
You?
that. No, add to cart immediately. So I just bought the heated jaw pad. So it's like this, imagine like a headband that sort of ties up at the top, and inside it's got these little pads that you microwave, so they heat up, and you slide them inside this jaw pad. And as someone who loves to grind on at night,
Your teeth.
My teeth, yeah.
Let's be clear.
That I wear that before bed. So I got served that, and I was like, yes, I need this, you know. Look, sometimes I get stuff and I'm like, yes, this didn't get where it was supposed to go. I just recently have started mouth taping and using the nasal strip.
Yes,
right.
See,
So this
everyone is mouth taping.
no, so this has actually been, as like I said before, I pant, right? I've always got my mouth open. I'm panting at night. So I have started the taping of my nose, and I originally bought like a very sort of simple plastic thing that was a fantastic, and the mouth tape. But as somebody who gets influenced a lot by wellness hacks that are like, oh, this is what you need, there was a magnetic one that I saw. So it came with this tab that you put this magnet on, then the magnet thing. It didn't work.
No. I mean, I could have told you.
Yeah, I didn't do any research. So anyway.
Have you ever considered seeing an ENT?
To stop me buying things that I don't need?
No,
or
no,
is that bad?
like about your nose.
ear, nose and throat guy.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
girl. Yeah.
I just like to buy things on the net. If you had to choose one area of wellness to invest in, what would you pick?
Honestly, and I'm not, I would say this whether or not we had SWIISH, but like I really believe having like a good quality like supplement routine
Yes.
honestly makes the biggest difference.
I agree. I definitely agree, because I think it's very hard to get everything from, your diet alone.
Yeah.
Outside
Diet's
supplements.
critical,
Diet's
but, like,
critical.
yeah.
Outside supplements, what do you think's worth investing in?
I think anything that's going to like cold therapy, cryotherapy, which we did recently, I absolutely was obsessed with. But I think it's also about, again, like supplements, like anything, like exercise, it's about having a routine. It's not a one-off.
Yeah.
But I think anything that's in the cold therapy space, and we're going to talk about this on this podcast as well, but that to me is worth it. Ice bath, cryotherapy, any of that sort of stuff.
I agree. I think physical wellness aside, I think anything you need to support your mental wellness,
Totally.
I think is, whatever that might be, whether that's therapy, whether that's meditation, whether that's kind of journaling, for me, as someone, I've always been a diary girl, ever since I was little. I love to write because it helps me get the thoughts out of my head and on the paper, and I don't feel like I'm carrying as much. And I think that is a very good, like it's worth investing in some kind of mental wellness,
Totally.
Where do you think people maybe chase or waste money chasing wellness?
Oh, everywhere. I mean, like you said, I think sometimes honestly, I think people might be better. I'm a big therapy advocate, as I know you are too, like chasing fixes for something that is actually emotional, and you might be better in therapy than like looking for fixes to make you like feel better,
I think anything that you don't give time to is a waste. I think it's like whether that's going to the gym, whether that's taking a supplement one time, whether that's one time making a smoothie or juice, like you have to give things time to kick in, to work.
Yeah.
You need consistency.
Yep.
And I think you need habits, like not relying on motivation is a big one. Like it's very hard to expect your motivation to carry you through. Like I think
there's heaps of research around the fact that like it's the habit as opposed to the motivation.
Totally.
Yep.
So I think it's like there's a lot of money wasted when people don't give stuff time.
Yeah.
I think that's,
or you're not honest with yourself about what you'll actually do or not do. So for example, you take up a gym membership, but actually you prefer walking, which is free, you know.
Yeah, I agree. What is like, if you could pick, like, say, one product or service that has changed how you feel?
Product, I would say, Super Greens for me, for sure.
And outside of SWIISH?
No question. Outside of SWIISH, a product or a service. I don't know. I mean, I loved that cryotherapy. That was amazing. I'll come back to you.
Okay, I've got like 3.
Oh, wow.
I've got 3.
Like, what have I done?
Yeah. Number 1 would be the oxygen chamber.
Oh, yeah.
That was the most transformative kind of experience that I didn't realize was going to be so transformative. For about 2 weeks, I think, I kept walking around. So basically you're sort of in this chamber, for want of, literally like a chamber, and the lid kind of comes down on you, and you've got and you know, it's oxygen is getting pumped through for about an hour. And when I mostly slept while I was in there. Then when I left, I was like, okay, you know, sure, you know, I don't sort of feel anything. And later that day, I was like, I was like, something had happened. And for about 2 weeks, I really felt the effects of it. And I thought that was unbelievable. I really thought that was amazing. So I would say, I think that, and I think infrared, I like it just
You're obsessed with.
I'm obsessed with infrared.
Yeah.
And I think for skin, outside of supplement support for skin, Morpheus.
Oh, yeah.
You know, which I did at Chakra, and I think Morpheus was amazing.
Yeah.
And but my supplement pick would be the NAD Booster NRC. Like feel completely changed on it. I feel like I just have so much energy.
Yeah, you
so
do.
much energy.
Actually, Kath thought of mine.
Oh, you did?
It's a service.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And for me, this is we're so different. But anyway, it's kinesiology. I love it. I love kinesiology. So all the muscle testing stuff, right? So like the practitioner asks your body questions, and then your body gives the answers.
Of course.
I love that. It's absolutely wild. So I recently saw one, just to give you an example of how amazing this is. I recently saw one. And anyway, Amelia happened to be with me, my 2-year-old, and she says to me, the practitioner says to me, you know, has she got something going on? Because I was like, while I'm here, just, you know, is there anything?
Just a once over.
Just a once over.
Yeah.
She said, is there something going on with her kidneys? And I said, yes. And I hadn't shared anything.
Wild.
And she said, does she get UTIs? I said, yes. She has bladder reflux. She gets UTIs. She has it like on one side in her left kidney.
That's wild.
It is wild.
That's wild.
That's one thing that I'm like, take my money.
Do a kinesiology app.
Okay.
And do a live kinesiology, like.
Okay, I will.
Do that.
Yep, okay.
That'd be interesting. What do you want to buy? Like, what's on your wish list to buy wellness-wise?
Any like something where I can do like an at-home like reformer, basically.
Oh, at-home reformer.
That would be on my wish list.
I want a treadmill desk.
Oh,
I would love a treadmill desk.
I would love a treadmill desk. Is that a tax deduction? No,
asking for a friend.
Yes.
Do you know, I did think of one more thing actually that I really like, which I have done a few times and I want to do more of, and it's free, is face dunking, like your face in a bowl of ice.
I'll dunk your face in a bowl of ice for you.
You're so supportive.
I will do that with you,
Will you do with me?
For you, with you, for you.
It's very good for the face.
I love anything that's cold therapy. I absolutely would do that.
And that's free, honestly.
Yeah, yep.
Quick last piece of advice for me. Somebody wants to know where to start, stuff that's, you know, affordable, easy. Where would you suggest they begin?
I think in the supermarket, honestly. I think it's like that sort of notion that organic is more expensive is utter bullshit these days. There are so many options where you can make a better for you choice in the supermarket. And it's not even really an investment. I recently did it. I had a look at peanut butter, right? The organic one was like 5 cents more. It was nothing. So like just making those more conscious choices, I think in the supermarket would be a great place to start.
Okay. What would I say? I would say, if you can start with one thing in your wellness, like more whole foods, more plant, if you can, more protein.
More vegetables, more
more
protein.
vegetable, more protein, you know, try and
Yeah. I think it's like to me, it sounds so obvious, but like look at what's actually in your food, you know. And I once heard this advice of like, you know, if you can't read the back of the label and understand what's in it, then like, you know, maybe, look for an alternative.
Keep moving.
Keep looking. Yeah.
All right. Good
That's
app.
a wrap.
That's a wrap. If you've got a question about any of the stuff that we've used or you want to know anything, just drop us a note.
Well, that's a wrap on Wellness Unlocked. If it hit home, then hit follow, share it, and dive into the show notes for all of the links and any of the resources. Head to swiish.com for more, and if you're in Australia, you can also find us in Priceline stores. Now, we want to hear from you what resonated, what you want more of, and what you're curious about next. This is your space for wellness that works.
Remember, everything we cover is for general informational purposes only and is not a substitute for medical advice. Always consult your healthcare professional before making any changes to your health or wellness routine.